Okay, guys, you take out your seminar notes and then I give you a big pictures of what we'll be doing today. So first thing first is I will go through with you on one rounds for your format, which is the exam format, the full format in your paper. Okay, then only I will go through a complete set of the model paper with you. Not to say that I will go through the questions one by one with you, but I will go through on the techniques on how you should answer the question, how you should analyze the question. Okay, because for the practice, you may practice it by your own because we'll upload the answers in the QR codes. Where do you get the QR code? As usual in the nota. So over here. So this QR code, we will upload all the sample answers like the sample essay. Because I will not go through a complete essay with you. I will just go through the techniques on how you should construct sentence and how you should trigger the idea, something like this one. Then for the entire essay, karangan, and also the answers for the tata bahasa, where you can get it from the QR code here. Okay. So right now, let us flip, scroll. Okay. I need you to help me something, which is I need you to do me a favor. Because for the tempo ujan, which means like the periods for your exam, these two terbalik already. Okay. Terbalik yang ni dua. Meaning to say by right, this should be 1.5 hours. And this one should be 1 hour only. Okay, you terbalikkan. Okay, so let's see. We go through on the kertas satu first. The kertas satu, the paper one, yeah. So for this one, you will have like 3 sections, 3 bahagian. This one is about 60 marks, 1.5 hours. 3 sections, and the first section is the multiple choice question, OAP, objective aneka pilihan. This is what we did yesterday. Remember the class yesterday, we do a lot of ABCD, that one. Then yes, I mean my online class yesterday. So this is the ABCD. So for the ABCD part, in total 20 questions, and this 20 question is made up from system bahasa, which is like all the tata bahasa, imbuhan, all these things. Petikan umum is a pemahaman. So will give you a, what we did yesterday is all about system bahasa. So petikan umum is something like that will give you a passage. So you read through the passage and then you got the answers from the passage. Okay, the answers is given in the passage. Komsas, you know that in your BM, you will have one textbook and then one novel. Novel is the destinasi impian performance. And then you will have another small booklet. And then inside the booklet, you will have sajak, which is like the puisi, syair, and then cerpen, drama, orang, all this story. Orang is one of the cerpena. So for all this story is under Komsas. Same things. How the questions will come out is like they will give you a passage, and then based on the passage, you will need to answer the questions A, B, C, D. So this is the part A, and then tengok bahagian B. Bahagian B, this one is a subjective question. So for these subjective questions, they will test you on the system bahasa, which is tata bahasa lah, grammar, or this part. Same things pemahaman petikan, which is the petikan umum. Same like this one, this part. And then for this part, you will also get the answers from the petikan. So later I will show you, because in the questions itself, dalam soalan mereka sudah tulis berdasarkan petikan. Berdasarkan petikan, which means based on the passage, meaning to say you will be able to get the answer from the passage itself. Okay, so basically the answers are already given in the exam. You just need to extract the answers and then just to construct a proper sentence only. Then is novel. From one novel is meniti impian is from two. Destinasi impian. Destinasi impian is your from one novel. It's about 3 siblings, I mean like cousin siblings, they accept the challenge of the atuk and then they go and cycle. Okay. Then after that is your bahagian C. Bahagian C, this one pemindahan maklumat. So look at this. This is from 1, tingkatan 1, tingkatan 2, and also tingkatan 3. According to the formats, the new formats because they just changed to this format during last year, mid of 2022, about like June like that, they changed the format. Last time, ringkasan, rumusan, and ulasan, it will come out in bahagian C. Okay, it will come out in bahagian C, and then they will just ask you to choose one to do, because in bahagian C got 2 questions, you just pick one. But right now, they changed the format into this. Meaning to say, Form 1, you will only answer ringkasan. Okay, Form 1 will only answer ringkasan. But it depends, because some of it is like the school when they come out the exam questions, right? They might also test you on the ulasan. But if they really do so, your teachers will teach you ulasans during the class. Okay, and basically, according to the government's format, it should be ringkasan only. But if you are Catholic students, then please beware of it. If your teachers got teach you ulasan, then take notes for that. Okay. All right, so we will go through a model paper later about the backend A. Backend A, I will not really go through with you lah, because it's ABCD. You can do it yourself. So I will go through with you on the backend B, how you can answer, how you should construct a sentence, and then backend C, how you should identify this is a point or not, and what is the things you need to take notes for ringkasan. Okay, ringkasan's 50 marks is very easy for you to get 10 and above. Okay, as long as you got the point correctly, 13, 14 is not a problem. Then kertas dua. Kertas dua, this one is about the essay, karangan. Okay, it's just karangan. But they were split into 2 parts, and these 2 parts, and these 2 parts is a short essay and also a long essay. So if it's for short essay, there is no pilihan, there is no options, no choices for you to choose. There is only one question and it's compulsory. But if it's for long essay, this one up, then you will have 3 choices, 3 pilihan, and then out of these 3 choices, 3 pilihan, you will need to choose one. So since there is pilihan, there is choices that you need to make, that how are you supposed to choose? Which questions you should choose? Then you need to apply the technique when you are analyzing the question. So this is the parts we will go through about the technique and how you should do that. Okay. So for this one, 3 questions, you just pick one enough. You got no time to finish all 3. Okay. Look at this one. This one, we will start up with the kertas dua first. Okay, we'll start with the kertas dua, and then look at your kertas dua. This is the bahagian A, a compulsory question. This is the arahan, and this one is a soalan. I give you roughly 1 minute, you scan through, then I go through with you. Okay, so for this one, bahagian A, the short essay, what you need to take notes is about the words limits. Words limits, which is the kata perkataan, how many words you can write for it. In the questions that were mentioned, this is the minimum and this is the maximum. Okay, minimum and also the maximum. All right, so for this one, karangan pendek, we also call them as karangan respon terhad. There is 2 names for this karangan. Karangan pendek, or we also call it as karangan respon terhad. Karangan respon terhad. How many paragraph you can write for this part? Since minimum is 50, maximum is 80. Actually, it's 3 types of teachers. It depends on the teacher, because you can just lump sum everything in 1 paragraph, or you can split it into 3 or 5 paragraphs. 1, 3, or 5. So let me do a survey here. Did your school teachers teach you about this short essay? How many paragraphs they would ask you to write? Because 135, it is correct. Okay, let me see the majorities of how many words, then I know that how many paragraphs I need to do for today class. I mean the seminar today lah. So for the short essay, this karangan pendek, you know there is a functions for Zoom, which is a chat box. You may just type me the number 1, 3, or 5. Let me know in the chat box, yeah. That is 1. Okay. A. Hi, Mingjin. So other than 1, all of you 1 because I scared you might confuse all if you never tell me that. Okay. 3. Okay. 5 got up. 5 don't have up. Then how are you going to split it? 1, 3, and 5. You will always start with a pengenalan. Pengenalan is like introduction. Then after that, after the pengenalans, what you will have is the isi. After the isi is penutup. Pengenalan, isi, and penutup. Oh, I have 3 here. Okay. So you see, no matter it's 1, 3, or 5, you will split into 3 parts, like the pengenalan, isi, penutup. So if it's your teachers want you to write in 1 paragraph, then you just lump sum everything in 1. If it's 3, then you just split in this way. Teacher, what if it's 5? Then your EC, you will need to split into 3 EC. Okay. And if it's a 5 paragraph for karangan pendek, then it is normal that for your paragraph, some of the paragraph, it might just have 1 sentence. Okay. It might just have 1 sentence. So it is normal for karangan pendek. Then today's we'll do in this way, 3 paragraph. Okay. So if your teachers is the ones that want you to do in 1 paragraph, you just lump sum everything into 1. Okay, just combine everything into 1. All right. And then for the EC, teacher, this is the given informations, right? Yes, the given informations we call them EC tersurat. Given informations we call them EC tersurat, maklumat yang diberikan dalam soalan. Then you see, it gives you like few sentences, the few points, and then no matter how you combine all the points together, everything's here together, it can never reach to 50 words, right? Meaning to say you will need to add on to your own idea, add up to your own huraian explanation. So this one, your own idea, your own explanation is what we call isi tersirat. Isi tersirat, idea sendiri. Okay, makes sense, huh? So what you need to do is, for all the ECs, you will need to combine them together, right? So if you want to combine them together, how can we combine the EC together? Teacher, I know use done, but you cannot use done to combine all the things here, right? So you would need penanda wacana. Then what is penanda wacana? Penanda wacana, for example, selain itu, seterusnya, di samping itu, or this is penanda wacana for you to connect sentence by sentences. Okay, the EC and EC. So over here, let's see, we do this one. Okay, guys, I will need you to do me a favor. Please prepare your phones, like your handphones or whatsoever also, okay? I need you to know whether you're using the laptop, tablets, or phones for this seminar, you know the functions of screenshot, okay, SSR. So if you do know the screenshot functions, then you take out your smartphones with you. Because I don't want you to copy, I don't want you to waste your time by copying. We will do like the sentence by sentence, how to construct a sentence during the class. But for seminars, we got only like 1.5 hours. So I wanted to teach you about the technique. I will tell you like how to do it and then to project you a sample answer and explain to you what is an easy tersurat, how you can combine the sentences, how you can do that. Okay. So first thing first, let us trigger some idea. Pembelian dalam talian, it means online, purchase online. Okay. Pembelian, it means purchase. Dalam talian, this term, please remember, because last time we use atas talian is correct. So right now, a lot of students, they are still very confused between atas talian and dalam talian. There is only dalam talian, no more atas talian. If you read atas talian, it is kesalahan bahasa. Okay, no more atas talian, only dalam talian. Dalam talian, it means online shopping like that. Pembelian, it means purchase. So pembelian dalam talian, online shopping. Okay, so it tell you the easy tersurat here. They tell you about urusan pembelian lebih mudah. It's like the transactions. Okay, the purchase transactions is more easy. Mudah it means easy. Boleh dilakukan pada bila-bila masa. Bila-bila masa, it can be done anytime. Dapat menjimatkan masa, save the time. Dapat membuat perbandingan harga, price comparison. Menjimatkan cost, it can save the cost. Okay. Did you notice that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the 5 points given here, isi tersurat given here, it's all about benefits. Semua berkenaan dengan apa? Dengan faedah. Okay, so the isi tersurat here is about faedah. Faedah, manfaat also can. It means benefit, faedah and manfaat. Alright. Meaning to say, urusan pembelian lebih mudah. Mengapa lebih mudah? Kerana boleh dilakukan pada bila-bila masa. Meaning to say, these two can be combined. Dapat menjimatkan masa. Mengapakah dapat menjimatkan masa? Kerana tidak perlu beratur di kaunter bayaran untuk membuat bayaran. Okay. No need to queue up. Tidak perlu beratur. Beratur di mana? Kaunter pembayaran. Dapat membuat perbandingan harga. It can do the price comparisons very easily. You just like open up different website. After that, menjimatkan menjimatkan cost. Why is it can menjimatkan cost? Because you see, when you purchase online, you will need to pay what? Cost penghantaran, delivery fee. But then if you go on the shop, you will need to like travel over there. Travel over days, you have petrol fee. And then maybe sometimes you need to pay the toll. And then when you reach the shops or reach the mall, for sure you will need to pay the parking. So the petrol, toll, and parking, everything's lump sum up together. For sure, it will be more expensive than the delivery fee. Okay, cost penghantaran. So for this one, because it can just pay the hanya perlu bayar cost penghantaran. Cost penghantaran it means delivery fee as compared to cost perjalanan, the traveling fee. Okay, so this is like your ideas over here already. Then when you write it out, we will have a introduction. Isi, which is everything here. Then the penutup, the closing part. Let me show you. Pengenalan and penutup, it's like introductions and also the endings, right? Meaning to say one sentence is enough, a short one is enough because your words limit only maximum 80. Okay, here's the answer that we did. What is the things that I highlight up? All the highlighted one is the isi tersurat, the given information in the question. After that, the rest is the isi tersirat. So you see the pengenalan. So what is this essay about? Pembelian dalam talian, right? Pembelian dalam talian tidak asing bagi masyarakat kini. Alright, asing it means very strange. Okay, it is very common already. Tidak asing is not strange anymore. Bagi masyarakat kini nowadays, this is the introduction. Then for the easy part, you just lump sum everything. There is a comma here, seterusnya. So you see what do I use? I will use the penanda wacana, penanda wacana, penanda wacana to combine all the easy together. Can I? So already I highlighted is the easy tersurat. Then after that, lastly is the penutup, a short word. Tuntasnya it means like in short. If you don't want to use, you want to use like kesimpulannya, can, you may do so. But don't use akhirnya, cannot use akhirnya. Why cannot use akhirnya? Akhirnya is like lastly. If you are telling about an experience or you are telling about a story, in a story you will have like, in the end, that what happens like that. Then yes, only for story you can use akhirnya. And one more thing is that your speech. Story and speech, you can use akhirnya. Other than that, cannot. So you would replace it with like tuntasnya, tegasnya, in short, okay? Or konklusinya, kesimpulannya, like this. Avoid akhirnya. Then lastly, kata perkataan. Okay, cool. So for this one, you take a picture. This one, I believe, is not a problem for you. So what you need to take note is about the patah perkataan and also the isi and also penanda wacana. Penanda wacana. Selanjutnya same as seterusnya. Selanjutnya sama dengan seterusnya. Can I? Alright. I give you 5 more seconds to take a picture. Then I go through the TKKF with you, the techniques whenever you are doing the karangan. Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, this is the bahagian B. Bahagian B, maka jika belum, lepas tu baca soalan kamu. Lihat gambar dan maklumat di bawah dengan teliti. Kemudian pilih satu daripada 3 soalan. You only need to choose one. Dan karangan yang panjangnya tidak kurang daripada 180 patah perkataan. The requirement here is you cannot write less than 180. So what I normally would tell my student is you will need to write in between 250 until 350. Okay, why? I remind you guys again. Although the requirements is just ask you to write not less than 180, which is more than 180 lah. I mean like 180 but then you see when you go to Form 4, which is the SPM, because Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, tingkatan 1 hingga tingkatan 3, syaratnya sama saja. Okay, same thing, tidak kurang daripada 180. But when you go to Form 4, the requirement is changed. The minimum, it will become 350, maximums will then become 500. So you see, imagine if let's say, right now the condition is not less than 180, so your practice is about 200 plus, maybe 220 like that. So every time you will practice this one until you Form 3, you also write up to 220. So when you go to Form 4, do you think that in a very short period of time, you can like boost up to at least 350 words for your karangan? It will be very struggle and suffer for you. So what you need to do is you need to train up using these 3 years. From 1, try right up to 250. From 2, we top up a bit, 300. And then for Form 3, you top up again, 350. Okay, so it's like 250 until 350 like that. 300, 350 is for your Form 3. So when you go to Form 4, 350 minimum is not a problem for you. So Form 4, you can like 350 until 400 or 400 plus. Then when you go to Form 5, 400 plus until 500. So this is like a stage, you know. For BM, not to say BM, for all the language, it cannot be last minute. There is no last minute things for your language. Okay, because you got no formula, you do not really have a proper syllabus like, okay, exam for sure, only this part will come out. Only kata nama will come out. Only kata kerja, no kata adjective. No, it cannot be. That is so broad and so wide for the syllabus. That's why for BM, please, especially for the ACR, Form 1 right up to 250. Train up yourself, then you top up a bit. This is very important. Then how many paragraph? Like if it's how many paragraph, normally I would tell my students to write 6 paragraph. Okay, 6 paragraph, which means you will start up with a pendahuluan, and then isi, and then end with penutup, right? Then for your isi, it's about 4 isi. Okay, if it's a 6 paragraph. So it's like this lah. Openings, contents, closing, 6 paragraph. Can And then the next thing. Okay, so you know about the format. The next thing, questions 1, 2, 3. All right. Every time when we do karangan, first thing first, you need to pop up in your mind is the TKKF. And what is this TKKF? Topic, kata kunci, and then format. And what is this format, topic, and kata kunci? You can get the TKKF from the questions itself. Topic is very important because if you can come up with the topics from the question, from the question, then it can avoid you to write out of topic. You would write within the scope. And then in the pendahuluan, you would apply the topic because you would need to explain it. Kata kunci, which means your isi. What you need to write for the isi. So like, let's say, for example, if your tajuk is the titles of your karangan. So tajuk is the combinations of your topic and the kata kunci. Let's say, cara-cara untuk memupuk amalan membaca. For this one is about the methods to nurture to develop the reading habit. So, cara-cara, it will be your kata kunci, the keywords, because for each paragraph, the contents part, the easy part, you will need to provide what is the methods in order to nurture the reading habits. And then, amalan membaca, it will become the topics, because you know that I need to write cara-cara. Cara-cara about what? So this word is your topic. Then format. For format, it is the scenes from your primary school until you form 5. Surat rasmi, surat tidak rasmi, email, rencana, berita, syarahan, and a lot more. So all the formats that will be the same. It will never be, okay, primary school, my formal letter, we write like this. Then when we go to secondary school, the formal letters, we write in another ways for the format. No, it will never be. The formats will always be the same. And as for format, there is 3 marks allocated. So out of 30, if your karangans requires you to write a format, which is a formative writing, 3 marks will go to formats, and then the remaining, it will go to the points, and then go to the tata bahasa part. If there is no format, which means all the 30 marks will go to the tata bahasa and point. Then how do we do the TKKM? Okay, look at the first question. Kini, nowadays, dunia tanpa sempadan without the border. Sempadan, it means border. Menyebabkan internet semakin dekat di hati masyarakat. Internet bukan sahaja berfungsi sebagai apa? Alat perhubungan. A communications tool. Okay, alat is means the tool. Dan penyebaran maklumat. Not just becomes a communications tool, it also spread the information. Penyebaran. Okay, spread the information. Tetapi dikhawatiri. Dikhawatiri it means like being worried. Okay, dibimbang, being worried, akan memberikan pelbagai impact negatif. Impact same as akibat. What is the effect? Okay, what is the outcome? What is the result? So impact negatif, a negative side, jika tidak dimanfaatkan. Tidak dimanfaatkan secara berhema. Berhema, it means you are very alert, you are very careful. Berhati-hati like that. Dimanfaatkan, which means like if it's never being utilized carefully or being utilized early, then what happens? Khususnya bagi golongan remaja. Khususnya maksud sama dengan terutamanya, which means especially for the teenage. Golongan remaja is means the young generation. And then they ask you, bincangkan kesan-kesan negatif penggunaan internet secara tidak berhema. Kesan-kesan negatif over here, this one would be your kata kunci. Kesan-kesan negatif about what? Penggunaan internet secara tidak berhema. So the penggunaan internet, this one is a topic. This one is the kata kunci. Is there any format? They just ask you to bincangkan, discuss. They never ask you tuliskan teks, syarahan, tulis sebuah laporan. They never mentions anything about the format. So we settle for the first question. This is a karangan fakta or karangan pendapat. Whenever there is no specific format, then we conclude them as karangan fakta, karangan pendapat. Okay. And then for question 2, sebagai wartawan akhbar, reporter, newspaper reporter, Anda ditugaskan menulis berita tentang kejayaan sekumpulan murid dalam pertandingan inovasi peringkat kebangsaan. Berita, it means news. Tulis teks berita tersebut selengkapnya. Okay, so you see over here. Tulis teks berita. So berita, this is the format. What is the format for a news? You will always, let's say this is your paper. Okay. What is the format for the news is that you will always start up with a locations. Where is this news located? For examples like Kuala Lumpur, the paper need to be big. This is your paper. Kuala Lumpur, the lokasi. After the lokasi, then the date. What's the date today? 3 June. Then you start your karangan. Blah, 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 blah. What happened? Okay. So here's the format. If you're able to write out the lokasi, any lokasis will do. Okay. Because they never mentions anything. And then just write a date. Like this, you would be able to get 3 marks. This is the format mark. Okay, this will be the format mark. And then for this one, the news about. I should change the color for this. Okay, so the news about kejayaan sekumpulan murid. And then dalam pertandingan inovasi. So this is the kata kunci. Kejayaan is like their success. So how they can get in this success? What they do in order to get in this success? This is a topic. Kejayaan sekumpulan, how they can get in this success? Maybe like the cara-cara kejayaan mereka. Okay, then number 3. Number 3, dia terkia-kia. Terkia-kia, it means that struggling. Okay, struggling. Ketika diarahkan oleh guru untuk menggunakan komputer itu, berendalah seperti yang diberitahu kepada aku. Dia diibaratkan just like kata di bawah tempurung. Kata di bawah tempurung, this is a peribahasa. It means someone that is very shallow in the knowledge. Okay, got not much knowledge. Kerana tidak pernah mengambil tahu akan penggunaan komputer sekalipun kemahiran asas. Dengan rasa simpati, with empathy, aku menghampirinya lalu. Okay. Then what is this about? Sambung perengan di atas sehingga menjadi sebuah cerita yang lengkap. So for this one, format is cerita. It's a normal karangan, but it's a story based. So in exam, you will need to copy and paste the entire paragraph here to write inside your kertas and then continue the story. Okay, so this is how we do the TKKF thingy. Until here, can understand the techniques for the TKKF. If anything you don't understand, you ask me in the chat box. Don't just over there, sit there, listen. But teacher, actually, I don't know what you're talking about. Don't waste your time. So ask me if you don't know. Okay, so we analyze all 3 already. But how do we choose? Which questions should we choose? Now, first thing first, I will never recommend my student to choose a story-based karangan. Okay, why no story-based karangan? It is because this is a BM paper. Unless you tell me your BM is very good, you know a lot of vocabulary, your tata bahasa is very good, then yes. If you want to make a story interesting, for sure you will need to write a lot of adjective, like to describe the incidents, and then also like all the vocabulary, so to make it sound interesting. That's why your BM, the basics are, I mean the kosakata, penguasaan kosakata, you will need to be very good. And the next thing, if it's a story, meaning to say that they got no frame, they got no proper frame, okay, no scope at all. So it's very easy for students to write until very short sendiri, do not write until we're ready. It's out of scope, okay? That's why for this one, I will never recommend my student to choose cerita unless you have a very similar experience. Boleh, Shinti, go, okay? Unless you have a very similar experience, then this is another story. It's because you have a real life scenario, real life case to refer to. Then 1 and 2. Okay, how do you choose? If you know the formats for berita, then go for it. If you do know, then I will never ask my student to choose. any formative writing. If you don't know, then don't choose. Teachers, it's only 3 marks, ma. Even I don't know also, okay, what's 3 marks only, ma? I still got another 27. But can you get out all the 27s, ma? And also, if you choose this one and you do know the formats, when the teachers mark your paper, your teachers will have this kind of thinkings and perceptions towards you, which is, okay, these students never prepare well when he come to or she come to exam. So with this kind of impressions, this kind of perceptions towards you, your teachers still need to mark your paper. It's not a good thing for you all. So if you really don't know the formats and you have another option, don't go for the formative writing. Okay, then we will choose this one. This one is just a normal karangan, but it's like a karangan fakta. Then I will use this as the example. This is how we choose the question now. So right now, I will use this as the example to provide you the techniques, to teach you about the techniques and also a sample so that you know how to apply for the technique. All right, so the next part, please prepare your phone now because I need you to take a picture. So we settle for this one. We done, same at the TKKF. Then after we done the TKKF, the next step, it should be the, what do we call? Rangka karangan. Rangka karangan is like a draft for your EC. Okay, like what is the points you want to write for the EC? Just list out a few before you really start up your karangan. Because this one, it can help you to arrange your points, whether it makes sense or not, or relevant or not. Everything you do is to prevent you to write out of topic. Then you may start with your pendahuluan, penutup, everything. Okay, so flip to the next one. Let me tell you a brief one. Give you a big pictures for all the technique. Like I told you just now over here. Your karangans will split into 3 parts. Pendahuluan, isi, and penutup. Okay. So the techniques, we will split into 3 as well. For the pendahuluan, which is the opening, the technique that we will use is what we call TYEK. Then after that is the EC. The EC is SHYEK. Then lastly is penutup. For penutup, it's KCH. TYEK, SHYEK, and also KCH. This is the techniques whenever we do the karangan. You may apply this until Form 5. So familiar with the techniques, play with the technique. So right now, let me give you the example. TYEK, start up with the pendahuluan. Shinsi, you come back already, right? Let's later you miss out the important things. Come back already, Give me a moment. Okay. You listen for that. Okay, you listen first because I need you to understand the technique. Once you understand, application is very easy. Okay, right now your syllabus is not about you just like remember, and in exam vomit everything out. No, you need to understand the concept, then you will know how to apply. No matters what kind of the topics you would able to do according to the technique, if you understand the concept. Concept is more important now. All right, TYEK. Remember our topics for the first question? Penggunaan internet, right? The kata kunci is the kesan negatif. All right. So the TYEK, it means topic, why, effect, and the kata kunci. The first sentence always explain on the topic. I'm not asking you to give the meanings and the marks or the definitions of what is internet. No need. Your teachers can get the definitions of internet from Wikipedia, from Google, from the Kamus. So no need. What you need to do is like to explain on the situation, keadaan, fenomena. So you look at the first sentence. Dalam meniti arus modernisasi ini, This one, you may use it at a startup whenever you're writing some technology, some advanced thingy, pembangunan about the karangan. Okay, meniti arus modernisasi is that along with this modernization. Penggunaan internet memang mendapat sambutan hangat, a really great response daripada masyarakat. So this is the current situations of our society about regarding the internet usage. Okay, so this is the first one. Then after that, why? Jelaskan sebab berlakunya keadaan tersebut. Why is it have a really great response about the usage, internet usage in our society? Masyarakat yang memanfaatkan penggunaan internet is like utilize up, memang memudahkan rutin seharian. It makes our daily routines very easy. It is our daily routine. Tanpa berasa tergesa-gesa dalam setiap activity. Because you do not need to like rush up to the bank just to make payment, rush up to TNB just to pay the bill electrics, because everything you can just online. Okay, make it online, pay online. That's why it makes our life more easy, and thus we do not need to rush it and day. That's the reasons why it have a sambutan hangat. Penggunaan internet mendapat sambutan hangat. Okay, then the next one. Effect. Jelaskan kesan jika tidak berhemat. Berhemat, what I told you, is like alert, peka, berhati-hati, like that. Then what if we never use it alertly when we are using the internet, when we are surfing for the internet? That's over here. Effect. Namun, okay, namun it means but kita perlu berhati-hati semasa melayari internet, which means surf for the internet. Kerana data peribadi kita mudah terdedah sekiranya kita tidak bersifat hemat. Prudence alert. Okay, so this is the effect, which is the personal data it will expose easily. Then lastly, for the last sentence, saling tajuk. Remember I told you just now, tajuk is the combinations of our kata kunci and the topic. So kata kunci here is the kesan negatif. Topic here is the penggunaan internet secara tidak berhemat, right? Okay. Justeru it means oleh itu guys. Justeru it means oleh itu. So kita perlu meneliti salin apa tajuk kesan-kesan negatif penggunaan internet secara tidak berhemat. Yang ni apa? Yang ni topik dan juga kata kunci. Then finish for your pendahuluan. TYEK is very useful until you form 5. As long as you understand the technique, understand the concept, the application is very easy. So karangan for your pendahuluan as easy as ABC. Okay, simple. Okay, I give you 5 seconds to take a picture. If there is anything you don't get it, you don't understand the concept, please ask me. So 5, 4. All right, move on to the next one, which is the easy part. Can follow up? Okay, look at the easy part. Easy part is what? SHYEK, meaning to say, teacher, is it means 5 sentences? I will make it in 5 sentences so that you can see the difference. But not necessarily it must be like, okay, S is only 1 sentence. H is only 1 sentence. Because HYE, you can combine. Why? Okay. Look at this one. SHYEK, the first one is isi. Okay, tulis isi utama, because you will need to write, you will need to tell the teachers what is your point. So our isi here is the kesan negatif. Okay, then the first one, isi utama, antara kesan negatif penggunaan internet secara tidak berhemat, this is your tajuk, remember, ialah kehilangan kemahiran komunikasi dalam masyarakat. Kehilangan is means disappear, you don't have already. Kemahiran is means skill. What skill? Communication skills within the society. So this is the isi. How? Bagaimanakah keadaan ini terjadi? Why is it these situations happen? How is it, sorry, not why. How is it these situations happen? Okay, how? Penggunaan internet telah menjadi satu pengaruh kepada semua lapisan masyarakat. Semua lapisan masyarakat, which means all layers of the society. Maksudnya, semua orang. Okay, semua orang. Terutamanya golongan remaja, especially the teenager. Mengapa? Kerana ibu bapa yang sibuk dengan kerjaya akan membiarkan the business with their careers, with their jobs, okay? Kerjanya akan membiarkan anak-anak menghabiskan masa dengan melayari internet. So that's the situation, okay? How these situations become, why kemahiran komunikasi is even like kehilangan? Okay, this is how. Then next one, why? Why? Mengapakah tindakan tersebut mendatangkan kesan negatif? If the parents let their kids to play on the videos or to play on with the internet, to surf the internet, play online games, to watch the video, why is this able cause kehilangan kemahiran komunikasi? Why? Oleh sebab terlalu seronok, very fun dalam permainan dalam talian with relevance to the internet, online gamer, mereka akan menghabiskan masa to utilize all the times with the phone and also the computers as compared to berinteraksi bersama orang sekeliling, people around them. So they would spend all the time by playing the games, looking at the tablets, handphones, computers, but not to interact, talk to, play with, share the information with the people around them. Like, let's say right now, you go to restaurants, you will notice that a lot of people, all the tables, that everyone's like have a handphones with on their head, and then everyone's in a families, they just scroll their phone and not chit-chatting and not bonding. Okay, this is a very normal situations right now already, but it's not a good way of. Okay, so this is the reasons why it will mendatangkan kesan negatif. Then impact. Kesan jika membiarkan tindakan tersebut. What if we just let it be? Okay lah, because the parents really busy mah, just let it be lah. We just don't care lah. They want to play, then let them play lah. What happened is that golongan remaja akan lekah dalam dunia maya. Why is it dunia maya? You know, all the online game is not in reality mah. It's all fake one mah. So it's a virtual. Dunia maya, it means in a virtual world. Lalu mengabaikan masa untuk berkomunikasi dengan ahli keluarga. Then, after that, what is the conclusion? What is the conclusions? Kesan is mengabaikan here. In short, keadaan ini secara langsung directly menyebabkan kemahiran komunikasi dalam masyarakat semakin berkurang. If you want to make it longer, you can even say, because mengabaikan what? Mengabaikan the masa untuk berkomunikasi. So, it will very easy, mudah mencetuskan pertengkaran, perselisihan antara ahli keluarga. Also can. Okay? Which means that it will trigger the arguments because you never communicate. You never communicate, meaning you couldn't understand each other. So, it's very easy for you to trigger the boom and then argue because there is no tolerance already. You never communicate, how come you got tolerance, right? Okay, so this is the SHYEK. You see how wide effect and then the conclusion. Cannot? 5 seconds, take a picture, then I show you the last one. Penutup KCH. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, last one. Okay, KCH konklusi cadangan harapan. Since this is the ending, okay. Oh, sorry. This one. Stop me if you think it is too fast, okay? Stop me if you think it is too fast. Give me some signal. All right. Okay, penutup KCH. Since this is the ending, that's why you will need to have a sentence to conclude the topic. A very generous sentence only. Okay, your topic is penggunaan internet, and then you remember. Look back to the picture. Let's go together. Okay. Although it give you 1, 2, 3, and then over here was they tell you kebaikan atau kemudaratan. Kebaikan is the benefit lah. So kemudaratan is the opposite way lah, which is the kesan negative, a bad way. Keburukan. So over here, what do we do is a general statements, a general conclusions about your topic. Kesimpulannya, memang tidak dapat kita nafikan. We couldn't deny that. Bahawa in English is means that we couldn't deny that. Internet memberikan banyak kemudahan dalam kehidupan. It is true. It will just give us a lot of convenience in our life. Tetapi penggunaan internet secara tidak berhema juga mendatangkan impact negatif. Okay, so this is true. This is a general statement, a conclusive. Okay, this is a conclusive for the topic. It will bring good one, but it will also have a bad impact. Then next one is CNH, cadangan and harapan. Cadangan is means suggestions. Why you need to give suggestions? Because you need them to improve. You want them improve. If they improve, it means a kesan positive. So is the harapan. So you see, whenever you are giving a suggestions, for sure you are giving a suggestions to someone, right? A character. For sure it's a living thing. If you give it to a non-living thing, then how can it be improved? So you wanted someone to improve. Meaning to say the cadangan, it's required a character which is watak. Watak diperlukan dalam cadangan kamu. Okay, so let's see the cadangan up. So oleh itu, ibu bapa berperanan penting. The watak here is the ibu bapa berperanan penting dalam memantau dan juga mengawal apa? Tempo masa, which is the periods of usage. The jangka masa, the tempo masa, the periods. Okay, how long they use for the internet. This is the cadangan. Cadangan is the ibu bapa. They should memantau and mengawal, monitor and control. Harapan. If they do in this way, then what happen? Supaya mereka tidak lekat dalam dunia maya. Mereka which is the anak-anak. No, my dear, because I got no time to go through all the full cadangan with you. So at the beginnings of the class, I mean like the seminars, I tell you I will give you a sample of the pendahuluan, and then the samples for the EC, how you do, and the samples of the penutup. So I will just go through one EC with you. Because for EC, the technique, they are the same, SHYEK. It's just different point, different huraian. Okay, so I'm going through with you about the technique only. In total 6 paragraph, meaning to say your EC, the SHYEK, you will need to do another 3 in exam. Okay, in exam. Make sense? So right now, this is the cadangan and this is the harapan. Then the next one, selain ibu bapa, other than the ibu bapa, the next watak, I write the pihak sekolah. Okay, pihak sekolah, what they can do, mengadakan ceramah. Why they need to mengadakan ceramah? Harapan, so that the generasi belia, which is generasi muda, the young generation, they will more understand the akibat, the impact, and avoid themselves mengelakkan diri terjerumus dalam kegiatan negatif. Seperti apa? Kegiatan is like activity mah. Seperti menonton video pornography dalam talian. Because if you can access to the internet, meaning to say there is a chance for the youngest to access to pornography as well. So the school is the way that to provide education. They must let the student know about what is the good one, what is the bad one, so that the students, the young generation, they understand the impact, so they will avoid themselves to involve in all this kind of thing. So you will notice how many cadangans and harapans I give it up. For your karangan umum, the long essay, normally I will ask students to write at least, not to say at least lah, 2 cadangan harapan. You may make it as ayat cadangan, ayat harapan, okay? Or I will combine. If it's combined, then it's like how I do. What is the terms that I use it to combine? Supaya agak in order. So you may use like supaya agar, untuk, bagi, demi. You may use all these terms to combine the ayat cadangan and ayat harapan. If you don't want to split it, you may also split it. It depends on how you write the sentence. Okay, so take a picture for this one, then we will move on to the next one, which is your kertas 1. 5 seconds up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so remember, this is just a technique because for isi you will have 4 paragraph. Okay, kerana kamu ada 4 isi. Pendahuluan 4 isi, penutup. Jumlah 6 perenggan untuk karangan umum. Okay, but then students, I will just go through one isi with you because the main thing is to teach you about the technique, how to apply the SHYEK. All right. So anything regarding the essay things you want to ask me regarding the essay question? If no, I will move on to the next one with you. Anything you want to clarify? Can still follow, guys, or you just sit down over there, teacher. Actually, I'm learning already. I don't know what you're talking about. Anna, still okay? And Liang, are you still alive? Mingjin, you okay? And also Kaishan. Okay. I just need to make sure you are alive. All right. Then you will notice in your nota, there is another set of model paper. This is a bahagian. This is the kertas 2 also, but different tema because in your nota, right, there is like 4 tema. So we will put in some model papers for you as well. So this one you may do it, and then you flip to page. Okay, flip to page 16 right now. 16. Page 16, we still have half an hour. The main thing here is the pemahaman and the ringkasan. So, kertas 1 bahagian A, 20 question. This one is the objective aneka pilihan, which is the ABCD. Okay, you can try it yourself after the class, then check the answers in the QR codes. We will upload the answers after the seminar, but it's after 6 o'clock because we still have another seminars at 4:30. So we will need to finish up all the seminar first conducted in Mandarin, then only we will post the answer. Anything you ask me in the chat box, okay, if you need any clarification. So for this one, like I told you, for bahagian A, it will have like the system bahasa. So basically for question 1, questions 1 until question 15, right? Yes, question 1 until question 15 is a system bahasa question. Then after that is your komsas. Okay, then after that is your komsas. So there will either like system bahasa komsas, system bahasa pertikan umum, and komsas. No matter how your tata bahasa will included here. This one you may try out, then you double check the answer, then look at page 21. That one is just ABCD. Page 21 is the bahagian B. Bahagian B, you will have a subjective questions and also pertikans. Based on the pertikans, you will need to write out the answer. Okay, so for your page 21, which is the bahagian B. Bahagian B here, you will have 3 questions. The first question, system bahasa. You may try it later. Then question 2, which is the pertikans umum. This one, baca bahan-bahan yang diberikan. Kemudian jawab soalan-soalan yang berikut. And whenever you are doing pertikans umum, right, don't read the pertikan first. Read the question first to understand what the question wants first. So you read the question, then only you go back to the pertikan. So you see the first question, berdasarkan bahan satu dan bahan dua, apakah kepentingan bahasa? And then number 2, jelaskan dua persoalan yang terdapat dalam bahan satu dan bahan dua. And then pada pendapat anda, this one is the kebat. Meaning to say, these two is like berdasarkan petikan. Get the answers from the petikan. This one the kepentingan and this one the persoalan. And then for question 3, pendapat, which is kebat, this you need to think of yourself, okay? You need to trigger the idea yourself. Apakah kelebihan? This is the benefits. Jika kita menguasai banyak bahasa selain bahasa, this is bahasa ibundan. Bahasa ibundan, your mother tongue like that. 4 marks. 4 marks here meaning to say you will need to write 2 isi and then 2 huraian. Okay, what does this mean? So when you answer, I will go through the kebats with you. Pada pendapat anda, apakah kelebihan? Kelebihan is like the benefits. So when you answer the question, pada pendapat saya, kelebihan jika kita menguasai banyak bahasa selain bahasa ibundan, this one copy down. Okay, this one copy down. Then you may say, termasuklah, it means includes kita. Okay, if you know a lot of language, maybe you would be offered a better jobs and also more job offer. A lot of companies, it's for you. Kita berpeluang This is the easy. Untuk mendapatkan pekerjaan yang lebih baik. And then huraian. Kerana memiliki kelebihan berbanding dengan orang lain. What does this mean? You see, this is the huraian 1. Huraian 1. Pada pendapat saya, kelebihan jika kita menguasai banyak bahasa selain bahasa ibunda, termasuklah kita berpeluang untuk mendapatkan pekerjaan yang lebih baik kerana memiliki kelebihan berbanding dengan orang lain. So, you will got 1 mark here, 1 mark here. 2 isi 2 huraian lah. Okay. Then the next one, you may write out. Of course, you need to write in the sentences. I just put it in point form, easier for you to understand. So the isi kedua. How you continue, use penanda wacana. Selain itu, kita juga dapat mengenali, which is to know more, budaya Dan adat, budaya is culture, adat is tradition. Kaum lain, huraian. Huraian is like explanation. Agar dapat menjamin kesejahteraan dan keharmonian negara. Because bahasa ibunda is yang mother tongue lah, but we are masyarakat majmuk. So if we also know the bahasa ibunda of other races, we also know their language, we are able to communicate with them very well, and we are able to understand their culture, budaya, everything. Okay, so it can also take care and make sure the kesejahteraan, keharmonian negara also can. It can also have a lot of answer, you know. Like for the second one now, this one now, this one you have 1 mark, 1 mark. So 4 marks in total. You may also say mengenali budaya dan adat negara lain. Okay, if other than bahasa ibunda, maybe you know Korea, you know Japanese, or this language. Adat negara lain agar dapat apa? Agar dapat menambahkan pengetahuan am kita. Pengetahuan am, which is general knowledge. This answer also accepted. Okay, this answer also accepted. So this is usually how we answer the pendapat question, the kebat question. If you do not and don't understand my writing, please ask, don't shy. Okay. Are you finished? Or you just take a pictures for that? Then we continue with the last sections for the day. The last sections for today is the ringkasan. I will go through the novel, a quick one with you first, okay? Because for novels, there is only one thing I want to emphasize. Then we will go through the ringkasan already. Can I move on? Next one. Okay, question 3 for bahagian B is a novel. Jawapan Anda hendaklah berdasarkan satu daripada novel yang telah Anda kajian di tingkatan 1. Majority of you, if you are wilayah students, wilayah school or Selangor, then it's destinasi impian. Okay. Then after that, they will give you a question. Persoalan merupakan isu kecil yang diterapkan oleh pengarang dalam sesebuah novel untuk menghidupkan dan memperkukuhkan tema. It just tell you what is the persoalan. Then this is the question. Yang ni soalan. Berdasarkan sebuah novel di atas ini, huraikan 3 persoalan yang terdapat dalam novel tersebut berserta contoh peristiwa yang sesuai. 10 markah. And then there is one thing I want to emphasize to you is whenever you are answering novel question, please make sure that you got tell them which is the novel that you choose, which is the novel that you study. Do not just start directly write down, 3 persoalan yang terdapat dalam novel tersebut termasuklah. No, but write in this way. Okay. There is a space needed. Novel survey. Okay. That is novel yang telah saya kaji. The words that I write in red color is very important. Novel yang telah saya kaji ialah Destinasi Impian. You need to write down the novel name and also the pengarang name, which is the author name. Where you can get it from the question itself, they already show you over here. This is the novel name and this is the author name. Novel name, author name. Then only you start. Okay, this one's very super important, because if you never write down the novels that you choose and the author names, your teachers have the right to give you zeros, not even 1 mark. Okay, they have the right to do so, because they already told you berdasarkan sebuah novel di atas, so you need to mention which novel. Okay, good. All right. Oh yeah, for the class, right? The novels we'll learn it in June. If I'm not mistaken, it would be week 1 or week 2. Okay, we will learn about the novel. Can I? So I move on to the last sections, the ringkasan. Ringkasan, I will teach you about some techniques, and also how we will go through one by one, that how you know that this is the EC or not, or whether this is not the EC, how to identify. But first thing first, I need to give you a big pictures of what is ringkasan. Can I? All right, so look at this one. Bacakan petikan di bawah. Yang ni isi arahan. Berdasarkan petikan tersebut, tulis sebuah ringkasan tentang cara-cara mengawal stres. You know that this is a ringkasan question, 50 marks. This is the point they want, and then this is the words limit. Okay, for ringkasans, right? How many paragraph? There is only one paragraph. Hanya satu perengan sahaja. Ringkasan is like a summary. So meaning to say, for the ringkasan, there is only isi. Tak ada huraian, tak ada contoh. Langsung tak ada, kerana hanya ada isi sahaja. Tak boleh ada huraian, tak boleh ada contoh. Okay, then the next step. How many ECs you will need to write? How many kata perkataan you will need to write? Okay. In the questions that tell you it's like 80 to 100, right? But please read carefully on your arahan, this one. Because actually, how many kata perkataan? It depends on the question. It got 2. It's either it must be less than or equivalent to 80 words, or 80 to 100. There is 2 types. So you need to bergantung pada soalan. Maksudnya kamu memang dan mesti nak baca soalan dengan teliti. Okay? So this is compulsory, because there is 2 types. You need to look at the question and which type. Okay, then how many EC leh? Your mark is 15 marks, right? So actually for this 15 marks, usually 10 marks go to the EC. 5 marks go to the bahasa. And 1 EC, 2 marks. So like this, meaning to say you will need to have at least 5 EC. 5 times 2 is 10. But majority and a lot of teachers that would request and require students to write up to 6 EC if that is available, because sometimes they will give you up to 7, 8 in the practical. Okay, if they just give you 5, then 5. But if they give you more than 5, then your teachers might require you to write 6. So it's like 5 to 6 EC. Okay, if can, then you just squeeze all the 6 EC in the ringkasan. Okay, then for bahasa, 5 marks. How you can get these 5 marks? Now, 5 EC or 6 EC, 5 or 6 point, no matter is 5 or 6, please remember, 1 EC, 1 ayat. 1 isi 1 ayat maksudnya nak gunakan penanda wacana. Use penanda wacana to combine all the isi together. Penanda wacana, selain itu, seterusnya, all this, and also, please remember, Not all the penanda wacana that you can use. Why? Like I mentioned, in your ringkasan, the summary, you will only have isi. Tak ada huraian, tak ada contoh. Maksudnya, penanda wacana untuk huraian seperti apa? Seperti hal ini demikian kerana, hal ini dikatakan demikian kerana, oleh itu, just the rule of this is to explain. Then you cannot use, because you can only use the penanda wacana that to tell the point. Contohnya, tamsilnya, misalnya, it means contoh cannot, because we got no contoh in your ringkasan. Meaning to say, you can only use the penanda wacana for isi. Then teacher, what is the penanda wacana for isi? I give you 7 here, and this 7th penanda wacana, we are only use it to like disclose or to not to say explain, to tell on what is the next isi only. Okay. And this one for sure can secure your bahasa marks, because yang ni memang untuk isi sahaja, bukan untuk explanations, bukan untuk huraian dan contoh. Yang pertama, selain itu, seterusnya, selanjutnya, di samping itu, bukan itu sahaja, tambahan pula, tambahan lagi. Okay, all these elements, selain itu, seterusnya, selanjutnya, all this is the penanda wacana for isi. So whenever you are doing the ringkasan, you apply this penanda wacana, it can secure your bahasa marks. Don't use oleh itu, don't use oleh sebab itu, don't use just the root, because you're not explaining. They got no explanation at all. Cannot? Okay, if you're done, then I will go through the ringkasans with you. So I will identify and teach you on the techniques that, okay, how do you see whether this is the EC or not, and why is it not the EC? Cannot? Let's start. Okay, look at the question. The question itself already told you what is the point that one, cara-cara mengawal stress. So the cara-cara is your kata kunci, right? Mengawal stress is your topic, okay? Meaning to say the entire petikan is about the top, is about stress, how to control stress. So the how is the kata kunci. Okay, stress atau tekanan merupakan tindak balas fizikal, emosi dan mental yang dialami oleh kita apabila tuntutan tidak dapat dipenuhi. So basically this is just what? An introduction. This is just a pengenalan by telling you what is stress. So this is not the isi, because this is pengenalan sahaja. Stres juga dialami apabila berdepan dengan rangsangan. Rangsangan is stimulator yang tidak menyenangkan seperti bau busuk, bunyi kuat dan kata-kata kesat. Kata-kata kesat is means abusive words. Okay, abusive words. For example, it's so stupid Tuhan, ayo bodoh lah kamu ni. So this is like kata-kata kesat, abusive word. Then what is this? This is contoh, seperti. Okay, so this is not as well because this is contoh. Sesiapa sahaja, anyone, no matter is the kids, the teenage, the adults and also the senior citizen, warga emas senior citizen boleh mengalami stress. So you see, they are giving you example, whoever and this person are the kids lah, the teenage lah, adult lah. This is not the easy as well because this is also contoh. Okay, make sense Then we look at the next one. Umumnya, generally, tahap stres yang dihadapi oleh kita adalah berbeza-beza mengikut beban tekanan dihadapi. So this is more like what? This is like to explain that, okay, actually stress, it will split to different stage. Yang ni bukan, because this is huraian. Walau bagaimanapun, stres yang berlebihan dalam tempoh jangka masa panjang dan tidak dapat ditangani akan meninggalkan kesan negatif, memudaratkan kesihatan, and also meningkatkan risiko terhadap penyakit. So they're telling you that, okay, the stress will cause what? It will have a negative impact. It will harm, memudaratkan, which means harm, damage our health, and also increase the risk of illness. Example again. Teacher, 2 paragraph already. Chill, we still got 3, 4 more. We need the cara-cara, remember, it's cara-cara. Sebenarnya terdapat pelbagai cara yang boleh dilakukan dalam mengawal stres. Got already, teacher, pelbagai cara, but is this sentence? No, this sentence is just telling you that there are few methods, but they never mentions anything. So this is some kind of like a introductions to you that, okay, right now so we're going to talk about the cara already, but the point is not here. Individu yang mengalami stres boleh mengurangkan stres dengan cara bertenang. Okay. Mengurang stres dengan cara bertenang. So they already told you how to reduce the stress. You need to like keep yourself calm down, okay? Not to overthink. Dengan bertenang, individu tersebut boleh membantu mengurangkan kitaran stres negatif pada peringkat permulaan. So they're telling you that, okay, if you calm yourself down, then what happened? So this is the huraian. Dan next one, seterusnya stres juga boleh ditangani. Ditangani is means handle dengan beribadat. Beribadat, which means like you have to worship, which means like you have the faith in certain religions. Sekiranya mengalami tekanan atau stres, sekiranya it means ibadat, kita boleh melakukan ibadat seperti berzikir dan sembahyang mengikut agama dan kepercayaan masing-masing. This one, no need, because this one is a contoh. Okay, this one is a contoh. But you see, over there, stres juga boleh ditangani dengan beribadat, worship. So actually, you may just stop it here. But if you have the capacity to make it longer, then you may continue beribadat mengikut agama dan kepercayaan masing-masing. You can continue it this way. Like from here, continue like this. If you want to stop at beribadat, also can. It is not wrong. But you can write up to 80 words. So if you have capacity, you may include. So this one, this is 2. Beribadat dapat memberikan sokongan emosi dan boleh bla bla bla. This is what? This is the huraian. So no need. So we got 2 already. Next one. Berkongsian perasaan dengan seseorang juga dapat menangani stres. They ask you to share your feelings to someone. But this someone is who? Anyone also can. Is it anyone also can? Look at the next one. Bercakaplah dengan ahli keluarga atau rakan-rakan, kawan-kawan rapat yang boleh dipercayai dan dapat memahami perasaan kita. So they ask you to share your feelings, to expose yourself to someone that you believe, yang boleh dipercayai dan memahami perasaan kita. This one no need, because this one is a contoh for seseorang. So same thing. Berkongsian Okay. Luahkanlah dan kongsi perasaan dengan mereka. This is the ways how to berkongsi perasaan. So this is like huraian. Apabila kita berkongsi perasaan dengan orang lain, kita akan berasa. So this is also huraian because it just tell you how you feel after you share your information. So 1, 2, 3. We need at least 5 mah. Berurut juga sebenarnya. Berurut it means like massage. Terapi terbaik dalam menangani stres. So this is also the point. And then it tell you when stress, otot-otot it means muscle at your neck and the shoulder, leher dan juga bahu akan menjadi tegak. It means stiff. This one is the huraian. Belajarlah cara urut leher dan bahu. Okay, boleh melegakan ketegangan otot dan melancarkan perjalanan darah. This is also huraian. It's just tell you the benefits of berurut. Beriadah dapat menenangkan fikiran dan membuat kita berasa gembira serta menghilangkan stres. Then they ask you how to do and what to do. This is just the huraian. Okay, just like this. After that, this one, sometimes they will have points in the last sentence. For this one, there is no point. Why is it there is no point? It is because it's just penutup. Closing only. Sometimes it might have but for this one it didn't have. Okay, so this is how we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got all 5 points. And then for your ringkasana, do not change any words. Just copy and paste. Why? Look at your questions again. Anda digalakkan supaya menggunakan ayat Anda sendiri tanpa mengubah maksud asal. What is the term they use? Digalakkan. Digalakkan, it means encourage. You are encouraged to use your own sentence. But teacher, what if I never change it? I just copy and paste? Encourage is not compulsory. So encourage meaning to say, if you do it or you never do it, also okay. It's still accepted, okay? Encourage just asks you to do that only. But if you never do it, it doesn't mean you're wrong. But if they use the term diwajibkan, diwajibkan, it means compulsory, okay? If they use the term diwajibkan, meaning to say it is a compulsory, you never do that, you never follow the instruction, then you are wrong. So please beware. The term they use is just mengalahkan, digalakkan. It's not compulsory. So it's okay, you never change. Just copy and paste. But how? So remember what I told you, just copy and paste, it's okay. I give you a template of your answer, which is you just fill in the blanks by using the answers that we identified just now, the EC. These templates, you may use it for whatever ringkasan. Hey, open up lah, bro. Okay, how you start? Antara tajuk. What does this mean by tajuk? Remember in your questions that already told you what that one. Cara-cara mengawasi. Cara-cara mengawasi, not mengawasi. Mengawasi is better. Antara cara-cara mengawasi stres termaksudlah your isi pertama. Okay. Kita boleh mengurangkan stres dengan cara bertenang. Remember, you need to have a subject. Okay, termasuklah then what happened. Then this is the penanda wacana that I provide to you just now. You may replace it with whichever that I provide to you. The 7th penanda wacana. And lastly, after you've done everything, please remember to calculate the words. Okay, so take a picture for this. Take a picture for this. So I go through with you one by one, line by line, that how you should identify the ringkasana, which one is your huraian as which one in the contoh. Yes, Mingjin, exactly. But please make sure the sentence is smooth. What does it mean? Termasuklah. Okay, you may just say like the first one. What do we write? Termasuklah mengurangkan stres dengan cara bertenang. Can. Then the next one. Next one is what? Seterusnya, stres juga boleh ditangani dengan beribadat, mengikut agama dan kepercayaan masing-masing. Finish. Then the next one. Selanjutnya, perkongsian perasaan dengan seseorang yang boleh dipercayai dan dapat memahami perasaan kita. Next one. Selain itu, berurut juga bla bla bla. Finish. Tambahan lagi, berada dapat bla bla bla. Finish. Just copy and paste. Why this round you can do so is because for all the sentences we highlight, we have a subject over there. Because we already have a subject over there. You look at this question now. The first one. Termaksudlah, it means included already. So this one includes what? Then when you start up a new sentence, subject here. Then when you start up the third sentence, subject here. Perkongsian perasaan, this is a subject. Then the next one, this is a subject. This is a subject. You already have a subject. But if we don't have this one, you cannot like selain itu dapat menenangkan fikiran dan membuat, cannot. What is the things that dapat menenangkan fikiran? That's why you will need to have a subject. Okay, this is what I mean by make the sentence smooth. You will need to have a subject that only your huraian as the predicate. Can understand now, Mingjin? Okay, good. So this is the templates for your ringkasan. Anything regarding the seminar today, you may ask me. It's already 4:03. Thank you so much, guys. So what happened is I will end the seminar here today. If you got anything you want to clarify with me, then ask me in the chat box. Remember that technique I tell you all, and then take a picture for this one, the techniques for the karangan, SHYEK, all that. Okay. So if you got anything you want to clarify with me, ask me. Oh yes, I have it, but I need to look for it first. You give me a text, Mingjin. I give you all my phone number yesterday already, right? During the class. So you text me. I forward you his number. Okay? Can I? So anything you want to clarify with me in the chat box here? So thank you so much and see you guys. See you when I see you. Bye-bye.